had to wind
Yeah,
up with her. I'm so sorry for that, and thank you so much for waiting and for your patience. So, tell me, are you comfortable? Like, you can understand me? I can go very
yeah, ma'am.
slowly. Uh,
Hindi
Perfect. So,
and
you don't need
English
my
both.
colleague, right? Okay. So, you want me to include my colleague in a meeting, or if you won't understand me, okay, then you may stop me and then I will connect her with us. Will that be
Okay.
fine?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you so much. So let me begin. As I was saying, firstly, let me give you a little bit of brief about my company.
yeah,
So we started our venture back in 2011. So we are 13 years old company.
yeah, ma'am.
Company name is Elmaya, Corporate Service Provider. Okay, we are
Yeah,
LLC, a limited liability company. So, okay, as I already told you, we are 13 years old company, and
yeah.
initially we started with a real estate business. Okay, then
Okay,
we grew into several other services such as asset management, investment management, and business process outsourcing.
okay, okay,
Okay, so our company is owned by an Emirati who is a local here, who is basically from Dubai. And other than being a businessman, he's
yeah,
also a government employee. Okay,
yeah.
so I would request you to give me a little bit of brief about your professional background so I may suggest you the best suited project which would be easy for you to manage at a later stage, and
Yeah.
also why have you decided to open a contact center.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Yes, could you tell me a little bit? Are you working or do you have any business right now in India?
Yeah, ma'am. Business, digital marketing agency.
Okay, very nice. So you own a digital marketing agency. So have
Yeah,
you worked into call center before by any chance?
yeah, ma'am. Call center opening.
Okay, so you have experience into working into a call center before, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Perfect. You speak quite well English. Then why you say you're not comfortable? Your English
Ma'am,
is good.
no, ma'am. English is intermediate.
Okay, but I can understand you.
Yeah,
Okay,
ma'am.
so
Yeah,
if because you are giving me the right points, what I need to understand. So if you feel somewhere you can't understand me, stop me there, and I will explain you again. Okay, and
okay,
if you
okay.
feel it's still getting harder, then I'll include my colleague with me who will talk in Hindi. Okay, I
Yeah,
think so far you can understand me, right?
okay, okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so as I was telling you, our company have a certain policies, a certain procedures, certain requirements, right?
Yeah,
There will be certain things we would be providing you as a business partner, and there would be certain requirement we would be needing from your end. Okay, so the
okay,
very first thing I require from your end is once we are done with all this discussion and all, you have dropped your email ID there, right?
okay.
With us. Wait, let me open your 1 minute. You have provided me your email ID here, infosoftrk77 at
Yeah,
gmail.com. So this
yeah,
is your official email ID, right? So
yeah,
I would be dropping one questionnaire like a vendor's registration form, okay,
yeah.
via this email ID. I would request you make some time and try to fill it up as soon as possible and share with me, because this email ID would go to my credit team. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
and they will thoroughly review it, and once they find your profile compatible, then they would be providing you with an approval. So
okay,
all the further procedure is subjected to that, and as you understand, we are getting 100 inquiries in a day, so I want you to get this approval as you are my client. So I'm requesting you to send it as soon as possible so I get a chance to share with them as soon as possible,
okay,
and they review and grant you with an approval. All right. So
okay,
that being the very first step, the second thing is, as you understand, once your profile gets approved, there would be other stuff involved, like further procedure. In
yeah,
sense, upon the approval, you would need to arrange an office setup. Okay, within
okay,
60 days of the project's allocation. So
yeah,
once the project is been allocated to you, you will need to arrange the office setup. You may also go for a co-work space, okay, or for
Yeah.
a space initially. That will be very easy on your pocket. I mean, you don't have to spend much that way. And once you start making good profits through this business, you may go for a
Yeah.
better and bigger setup at a later stage. So
Yeah.
basically, a few sets of PCs, IVR, like hardware, computer, or laptop, what you prefer, and headphones with microphones. So you would
Yeah.
need a server class workstation to manage and run the context information and dialing. All right.
Okay. Okay.
So the required space, what we need initially would be between 1700 to 2000 square feet area.
Yeah.
Okay. So this would be the minimum requirement at a initial stage. Later, if you
Yeah.
want, you can expand more. You can go for a bigger space, but at least
Okay.
you need to start with this space. So the work power, like the man force we require here, the minimum seaters is 30 to 35,
Yeah.
30 to 35. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
initially, plus managerial staff. So high speed internet connection is obviously
Yeah.
needed, as you would be serving all the international clients.
Yeah.
Most all our projects are international based. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So, so far as you have worked in business, I mean into BPOs, I understand you understand the certain, essential requirements. There are several essentials, right, when it comes to setting
Yes.
up a business. So, I hope you have little understanding of that, right? So, this would be the things, requirements from our company. What we would be requiring, providing you, I will let you know once I'm done with the discussion of the projects. So now forwarding with the project details. Okay, now moving forward
Okay.
with project details. Every 6 months we do acquire new businesses from our end client. However, currently we do have 4 projects available with us. Okay,
Yeah.
so these projects would be mainly into customer service. This would be blended processes wherein your
Okay.
agents would be dealing with the customers via call, text messages, live chat, and email. So there
Okay.
wouldn't be any product sales involved or any targets involved in this. So this would be purely customer service based. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So let's begin with our very first project, which I would like to discuss with you, is into US Logistics Contact Center. Okay,
Yeah.
which offers services such as support via email and live chat,
Yeah.
self-service portal with voice and AI automation for tracking shipments and managing orders. So
Okay.
as you understand, over here, your agents would be dealing with the queries related to order management or escalation. So most of these calls would be inbound calls. However, there would be certain scenarios wherein the agents couldn't solve that query at the time, so they
Hello.
might need to dial.
Hello.
Yes, hello, am I audible?
Only your voice is
Yes.
breaking.
Okay, how about now? Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay, as I was saying, most of these calls would be inbound calls, right? They would be very rare case scenario wherein
Yeah.
maybe the agent didn't have the valid information at the time, so he might need to dial back to that customer and provide with the valid information. All right,
Okay.
related to
Okay.
that inquiry. And also, as this is customer service based, so whole entire process is pre-scripted in sense when we would be providing them the training, we also would be giving them the scripts so they would know exactly what to answer to every inquiry which is coming on their way. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so the salary payout what we would be providing you is between 10 to $12 per hour per employee
Yeah.
based on shifts.
Yeah,
So
ma'am.
what do I mean by this? Is as you understand, this process would be 24/7, 365 days process. So in these processes, there is 3 shifts involved, right?
Ma'am, your
So hello.
voice is breaking. Hello.
How about now? Am I audible?
Okay. Yeah, ma'am.
Hello, am I
Yeah.
audible?
Yeah,
Okay.
ma'am.
So, as I was telling you, these 24/7 projects involves 3 shifts, right?
Yeah.
Morning, swing shift, and night shifts. So, when I tell you $10 to $12 per hour per employee based on shift in cents, it would be segregated in that way. Let me give you a breakdown on the payment structure as well as
Oh,
per the
okay.
shifts. So the morning shift, which would be between 9 a.m. Sorry, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.,
Yeah.
that would earn you $10 per hour per agent per shift, like this in
Okay.
the morning shift, right?
Okay.
Then there would be a swing shift, which would be between 4 p.m. to 12 a.m., which will earn you $11 per hour per
Yeah.
agent. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then there would be night shift, which will earn you which is between 12 a.m. to 8 a.m., which will earn you $12 per hour per agent. Okay, so
Okay.
this is what
Okay.
I mean when I say 10 to $12 per hour per agent per based on shift.
Yeah.
So, as I had initially told you, we need at least 30 to 35 agents. Initially, you can go live with this number of the employees in each shift.
Okay.
So, as I already informed you, the working days would be 24/7, 365 days. Language preferred here is English, obviously, and the
Yeah.
billing cycle would be done on a weekly basis. So, we would be
Mm.
releasing your payouts on weekly basis.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Okay.
also understanding that as a fresh entrepreneur, and as a startup, it would be overwhelming for you to manage all the three shifts altogether. So we let you go live in a batch of 30 agents. So you may initially start with your morning shift, like with the 30 agents only. And once you understand the in and outs of the business, once things are running smoother for you, then you may
Yeah.
expand further your team from 30 to 90 to 100 agents. So you may go live with swing and night shift as well. So
Yeah.
initially you may only go with your morning shift. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Also, we also would be assigning one keys account manager for you, who would be assisting you initially with all the business setup and everything. So he would
Yeah.
be beside you from the beginning, okay, till end, to
Yeah.
make sure that everything is going smoother and all the things have been arranged in a proper manner. All
Yeah.
right. So now let's move forward with further. I mean, the rest of the projects. Again, I have two more projects, US based only. Okay.
Yeah.
So one is into e-commerce and another one is into edtech.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
the
My
pay.
hello.
Hmm,
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
My current project only for e-commerce.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So you're working for the e-commerce already.
Yeah, ma'am.
You mean you have worked? Oh, very
Yeah.
nice. So I think you will understand this very well.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, fantastic. So as I was telling you, I have one into e-commerce and one
Yeah.
into edtech. So, very good news here that you already having experience with e-commerce. So
Yeah.
maybe this one would be better suited for you to go, and do business with, I suppose.
Yeah.
So the payment structure and the work structure is similar for both these projects. However, the services would differ, as you understand. The e-commerce here, the queries would be such as related to technical issues, billing, refunds,
Yeah.
tracking, returns, exchanges, and troubleshooting. So the agents would be dealing with all these complaints via call, a live chat, and email. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And the other one is into the edtech, which is related to educational technology. So as you
Yeah.
understand, the services over here would be such as enrollment assessment, technical support for learning platforms, account management, course registration help, educational content inquiries, troubleshooting for online classes, billing and subscription queries,
Yeah.
handling feedback and complaints. Okay, so
Okay.
over here, all the queries would be related to all these online classes and stuff. So the salary payout, what we are providing you with for both this project is $10 per hour per
Yeah.
agent. Okay, so the
Yeah.
minimum seater even over here initially we need is between 30 to 35. So working days would be 5 days a week. So Monday to
Yeah.
Friday the agents would be working and Saturday Sunday would be an off. So
Okay.
as you understand, in logistic it was 24/7, 365 days, right?
Yeah.
So over there you may provide the rotation of for your agents, but over here it is 5 days a week. So Monday to Friday they would be working and Saturday Sunday would be an off for them. So
Yeah.
the time would be 24/7. Language again preferred here is English for these
Yeah.
both projects as well. So the billing cycle, as I told you, we would be doing on weekly basis, right? So once you generate your invoices and you send it over to us, okay, then we would be crediting the billing amount into your account within 5 working days. Okay, so all
Yeah.
these three project we would be paying you on weekly basis. So
Yeah.
far, do you have any questions to these US based projects?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so lastly, I have the last project which is based into the Middle East. Okay, so this is
Yeah.
UAE based. So Middle East Airline Contact Center, which will offer services such as booking and reservation assistance, ticketing help, check-in aid, flight status
Yeah.
notifications, baggage management, handling customer inquiries, dealing with special requests, and providing support for cancellations, refunds, and changes to travel plans.
Yeah.
All right. Apart from these, your agents also would be additionally dealing with the grievances and will offer